Hi everyone guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel guys. If you are new individual, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you guys will get every new video I'm going to upload. Guys, today we are going to talk about an important topic that is affecting millions of people worldwide. Now guys, the topic is tuberculosis or TB. Now, you may have heard about tuberculosis before, and guys, I don't think if you guys know the real danger of tuberculosis. Guys, I want you to watch the video to the end. Guys, we're going for a short break. Make sure you subscribe and share.
Whatever amount of diagnostic or treatment the patient needed, they pay the bill. As a clinician, this is what you want. As much as my potential is allowed me, as much as my energy allowed me, I think I have helped the patient, but still there are a lot that we need to improve, especially with regard to TB, MDR TB treatment.
Guys, welcome back. Guys, what exactly is tuberculosis? Guys, majority of you guys know about this disease, and this disease is affecting thousands of people around the world, including Sierra Leone, right? And we have a large government hospital which is known as Laka Hospital, which you can find a lot of patients there affecting with this type of disease, and they are having a lot of challenges living there, right? And guys, we all know that this disease is a serious infectious disease, right, that affect the lungs. When we talk about the lungs, this is the human part of the body that really affects the way people interact with the human system, right? The lungs by their side, right, it really affects with injuries and so more, which lead to a lot of damage in the human system, which is not really nice, guys. So we all know that tuberculosis can be transferred in diverse ways, right? Yes, indeed, it can be transferred in diverse ways, guys, and it can be spread through the air when someone that is affected with this disease cough, sneeze, or talk, right? And it's spread quickly and attracts lot of damage, right? We have type of tuberculosis. We have the one that is active immediately, that you come across with someone that is affected with this disease, where the person sneeze or cough or talk with you, immediately the ear take it, and you guys maybe will get affected, right? So this disease is really dangerous, and it kills faster. Yes, it kills faster. I can imagine when my colleagues, right, who we are living in the same apartment, having these challenges, and immediately he passed out, right? But thanks to partner health, and thanks to those who stand firm in helping people in the local hospital to see that they get their medication, and they provide a lot of food if it's adequate, guys. And guys, we all know that this disease, tuberculosis, can spread through the air, right? When someone who have been with this disease cough or sneeze, right, or even talk to another person, it have a huge high risk that this disease will transfer to that another person that do not have this disease, right? And guys, I can recall majority of them, when they have spent a lot of time in the hospital, they get discouraged, right? They get discouraged. Some of them run away out of the hospital. I'm so happy because majority of the nurses there will try their best to talk and try to motivate patients that are going down, gradually losing confidence, losing hope, right? But thanks to majority of the nurses that stand with government, with partner health, to see that this disease come to an end. Guys, I hope you guys will help in fighting this particular disease, because we focus on sharing hope and bringing faith to others, guys. And guys, we should understand that tuberculosis is a disease that can be cured. Yes, tuberculosis is a disease that can be cured. So we all know that tuberculosis is a particular disease that is seriously affects the lungs, right? It immediately acts with the lungs, right? Damage the human system, and if eventually this disease meet another disease, it makes sure that the disease increase, become activated, and started affecting the individual, right? Which is really not really good, guys. And guys, we should we should understand these challenges, especially those who are in the life hospital, those who are within this particular disease, trying to lose confidence, trying to become discouraged. I'm trying to tell you guys that 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 disease can be cured. Tuberculosis can be cured, yes indeed. So you should be patient. If you are taking the drugs, make sure you continue to take the drugs and become okay again, guys. Majority of them, their relative, their family abandon them. Make sure that they make sure that they don't come close to the individual who have this particular disease, which is really painful. Because when someone have this particular disease, which is tuberculosis, he or she need relative who will try our best to encourage him or her, guys. So guys, we are going deeply to understand the cause of this disease properly, because majority of you guys, maybe you are new subscribers and you're watching this video, you guys should take note that tuberculosis can be cured, and is infectious and dangerous disease that can kill faster within a second, guys. But if you know that you are having some signs, I'm going to explain to you guys certain signs that you can observe, right? That will tell you that, oh, I need to go and take a test, right? If to prove that I'm not afflicted with this particular disease, guys. Guys, I want you to watch the video from start to finish, and make sure you subscribe and support my work, guys. I love you guys. Take a short break, let's discuss more about this disease. I love you. Yes, guys, you know that tuberculosis is very dangerous, and it is affecting thousands of people around the world, not only in Sierra Leone but around the world, guys. We all know that there are diverse way this disease affects individuals. So guys, I want you to answer this question. Let's say the material is within someone, right? And someone is living with this bacterial, which is the tuberculosis, right? But the person is doing his job normally, right? Doing activity normally, but this disease is not actually activated, right? And this disease cannot be transferred to another person. So I want you guys to provide the type of tuberculosis that someone who will live with this tuberculosis, but it cannot transfer to another person. What type of disease, what type of tuberculosis is that? I want you to drop your answer in the comment section. So guys, I would love to throw small discussion on the other type of tuberculosis, which is active tuberculosis. This is the type of tuberculosis we are in. It has multiplied, it has increase in the human system, wherein it started to show different signs, and this can destroy majority of different parts of the body, and it can affect the spinal cord, the kidney, and some more. This active TB can kill in a second, because it has increased certain virus, right? And this virus, tuberculosis virus, can attract other disease that can lead to high rate of wakes, right? So what is the type of solution you should provide when this particular stage has occurred, right? You should try your best to visit the hospital, make sure you take your drugs, right? And in Sierra Leone, we have two ways. If you have experiencing signs, you have two ways where you can start first. You can know your status, right? You can visit the hospital, guys. you can visit the hospital and try your best to test if you are positive or negative with this particular disease, tuberculosis. And if you eventually act fast, right, you can be lucky to become cure, right? You can cure from this tuberculosis. Yes, indeed. You should understand signs of some of the symptoms, right? When you see this type of symptoms, you should understand that this is tuberculosis signs, right? Let's say in the past years we are experiencing COVID-19, Ebola, right, in our country, and we have certain signs that medical experts explain to us we should take note on, right? And tuberculosis have some of these signs, right? So we are going little by little so that you guys that are joining us, especially the new ones, guys, if you are watching me, make sure you subscribe, share, and make sure you leave a comment. And don't forget to answer my question. I said you should provide the type of tuberculosis which we are in. Someone who has already have the virus, the tuberculosis virus, but this virus cannot transfer or cannot spread to another person, right? And the person will do his normal activity without no disturbance, without no issue. What type of tuberculosis is that? Make sure you provide your answer on the comment section, right? And I've already explained the type of tuberculosis. The one that I explained is active tuberculosis. This is an tuberculosis virus that is very accurate and very active, where it can damage the human system. It can transfer to another part of the body, which can lead to damage of the skin, the brain, the kidney. So let's say tuberculosis can cause kidney issue, right? Kidney, when you say someone have kidney can also caused by tuberculosis, right? We should try our best to fight against tuberculosis so that people who will try their best to provide adequate expert solution, we provide a better living for everyone, right? And thanks to those who are fighting and trying to provide certain drugs, and the drugs are adequate and they are working, right? And thanks to those who have come up with initiative idea on how they should fight this particular disease, right? And guys, you should understand that tuberculosis, especially the active tuberculosis or the active TB, is immediately destroy the lungs, right? It attack the lungs. After the lungs, it attacks different parts of the body human system, right? Which is really not good. So you should make sure you understand the signs, right? You should understand the symptoms. If you are watching me, you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. If you are watching me as a silent individual, you can go to the hospital, try your best to do your test so that you will try your best to attack the virus before it gets worse. So guys, you should understand that in everything there should be a solution, right? Yes, indeed. Especially the individuals working with partner health, they are playing a great role. Yes, they are playing a great role, and thanks to the TB fighters, right? John Green, bravo. I'm so happy for your community. You are playing a great role. And guys, I hope you guys will visit the Lac Hospital, where you can find a lot of individuals with tuberculosis. They are trying to get their cure, guys. And guys, now I want you guys to relax. We are going to talk about some of the danger, some of the damage this disease can cause if you come across this virus. If you work adequately earlier, you cannot be in that category where it can destroy your lungs badly. So guys, relax. We are going for a break. I will join you back shortly. I love you. Yes guys, let's discuss about the real danger this disease can cause you a lot. Guys, if the tuberculosis is on a particular category, which is the active TB, it gets multiplied within the system and it cause a lot of danger, right? And when the TB or tuberculosis is in this category, active TB, it's don't have control, right? The disease go out of control. The medical team will try their best to find appropriate solution, right? And it will become difficult to handle indeed. So it try to get a way out where it can enter in different parts of the body, like the spinal cord, the kidney, and even the skin, right? It try to destroy the body and the lungs, right? The virus go within the system, eating up the flesh of the body, right? Which will lead to a lot of um, danger. And there are certain several signs you can observe when this active disease, which have a lot of multiple virus, started to work or destroy your body, right? There are a lot of signs, and majority of guys already know the signs. For those who don't know the signs of tuberculosis and you are watching me, you are a Sierra Leonean person, guys, make sure you subscribe and take these procedures into consideration, right? And these, some of the signs is you can start coughing, right? These are the signs. When you started coughing continuously, persistently coughing more than 3 to 4 days, 4 weeks, towards a 5 weeks, a month, automatically that is one of the signs you should take note. If that, immediately you should go to visit your hospital. There are several government hospitals, go there. Although our country say alone, they cannot attend to you without you paying for a bill, right? You should pay a bill before doctor can take you to consideration, can attend to you, which is really bad. But you should make sure, if you don't have money, make sure you find a way to trust or borrow money so that you can go to the hospital to do the test. Although they are saying that the test is totally free, they are automatically, for certain government hospital, or you can go there, they can do the test for you free, right? Go there, say yes, I want to do this test. I want to know if I am affected with this disease, tuberculosis or TB. Don't worry, tuberculosis is cured, right? It's a curable disease, and 94%, 99% of individual in Sierra Leone has become cured out of this disease. Yes, majority of them have different ideology, thinking that this is a native disease. It is from a witchcraft activity. No, tuberculosis is real and it can be cured, right? So just take your time. When you witness or observe these signs, when you started coughing more than 3 times, more than a week, a month, and then you should think that you should go to the hospital. Take the responsibility to visit the hospital so that you will know your status. And the other signs you will observe, right? You started, after you have coughed more than 3 to 4 weeks, a month, you start coughing out blood. Yes, you can started coughing out blood, right? Sometimes you sneeze blood. Yes. And sometimes you feel weak, right? Weakness. You started have weakness. You will have lots of appetite. These are all signs of tuberculosis, right? You should make sure you visit the hospital immediately when you started having this sort of experience or challenges, guys. And guys, make sure that you visit the hospital, and make sure that you know your status. Majority, maybe you can visit the hospital and they do the test, they will discover that you are not affected with the disease. But if you fortunate to have the disease, don't lose up don't give up, because tuberculosis can be cured. Yes, indeed, tuberculosis can be cured. Thank you guys, especially the TB fighters, right? Yes, you are playing a great role. Yes, thanks for you guys that are sponsoring the drugs coming from different countries to Sierra Leone, and is helping a lot of people in Sierra Leone today, guys. And these are the signs, guys. Don't forget about the signs. The signs are persistent coughing, continuous coughing more than 3 times a month, and secondly starting coughing bloods, right? And also become weak, loss of appetite. These are all type of signs you will discover. These are the danger of this disease. These are the real danger. It's first of all activated to active TB, which is dangerous, and it's become multiplied. The virus become multiplied and started eating up your lungs, started destroying your body system, different parts of your body, kidney and so more, guys. I don't know, guys. You should try your best to visit your hospital if you observe any of the signs, guys. I love you guys. Relax. I'm going to give you a short break, and we are going to discuss the last section, which is how can we preserve or solve this problem, guys. There must be a solution. You guys just relax. Let's move. Yes, guys, there are several ways wherein we can cure this particular disease, and the first step you should take, you should visit the hospital and started taking your outpatient drugs. When you start taking your outpatient drugs, you started killing the virus gradually, decreasing the virus until it get disappear. And when you are outside the outpatient taking pills, you make sure that you take food, you consume food a lot. Although there will be a loss of weight, a lot of loss of appetite, you should take your time to eat good food, right? Because the drugs are very very heavy, right? It's very very high, right? You should take a lot of food before consuming the drugs, right? And within that 5 months to 6 months outpatient, we call it outpatient in Sierra Leone, where you are out from outside, wherein you take your drugs for a week, right? You go home, drink your drugs, come back at the end in a week, come and take the drugs again. And especially sometimes they allow you to take the drugs in the hospital, right? After taking the drugs, you go home again, right? That are individuals who are under the category of people who have this particular disease, the tuberculosis, but they cannot transfer the disease to another person. So your category will be outpatient individual. You come for a week, take your drugs, go home to consume your drugs, come again for another week. This is the people we call outpatient individuals, right? And guys, this particular process, outpatient individual, the process have a name, guys. I want you guys to provide that name for me on the comment section, and I've give you guys an assignment where I said you should provide for me the other type of tuberculosis where individual who have the tuberculosis can do different activity, and the tuberculosis cannot be transferred because the disease is not too active within the system, right? Yes, guys. So you should, first of all, the way we can cure this is by continuously taking your drugs, and make sure you visit the hospital. Don't discourage, and at time you take the drugs, they are diverse drugs, right? And let's say majority of things that affect individuals who are within this category, when they started taking the drugs, they started experiencing that the treatment is working, the material are getting reduced. They take their own decision not to take the drugs again because they are getting better, they are working stronger, they are no longer weak, they are no longer coughing. Guys, no, you should not stop taking the drug. You should take the drugs until you reach a particular period where your nurse or doctor, the medical doctor, will say, congratulations, you have qualified to go home. You are not taking the drugs again. That is a good step. But you should not start to take the drugs and stop taking the drugs. It can be a chance wherein the disease can upgrade. It can increase to active tuberculosis, wherein it can multiply and destroy your lungs, right? It is really not good, right? If you are in that category, right, you make sure you identify the signs and symptoms, which is continuous coughing more than 3 to 4 months, right? That is the big signs you should discover, right? And if you started coughing blood, that's another signs, guys. You getting weak, tired, loss of appetite. These are all signs. You should not sit back, relax. No, you should visit the hospital and take the drugs, right? And started taking the drugs. As time gone, you are within the outpatient category. It's decrease the disease until you get cured. But if, let's say, the disease has already in that category of active tuberculosis, wherein this particular bacterial has already multiplied, right, it is within the system, and the disease is affecting the lungs, automatically they will not put you on that category of outpatient. They will automatically send you isolation, or make sure you are indoors taking your drugs. And the indoors for Sierra Leone is known as Lakawa Hospital, where the majority of people who are affected with this particular disease are there taking their drugs, and they are doing well, guys. The only problem they are having is food, guys. They need a lot of food, guys. So I hope people out there will understand the challenge they are going through. And guys, I love you. Guys, the short message I have for you guys: if you are individual, especially you are a Sierra Leonean, right, or individual outside there, the diaspora, you are having these symptoms that I have already mentioned: coughing, persisting coughing continuously more than 3 to 5 months or 3 weeks. Make sure you visit the hospital so that you know your status, right? Either positive or negative, right? And when you attack a problem earlier, the problem will get solved. But you delay or relax on that problem, it will get dangerous, right, which will lead to another big problem. Guys, I love you. Make sure you subscribe, share, join me back on my other video on Friday. I love you. I love you guys. Take care. Make sure you subscribe, guys. I love you. Goodbye. I love you. Please, guys, keep supporting Partner Health. Keep supporting the water project. And guys, the water project, we are going to implement it. And guys, I'm working with the team, right? The team, John Wayne, Dr. Barry Hammer, so that we can implement this water project well and sound in my community. And after implementing the water project in my community, we are thinking about other community around in the country, right? The Triplanti, the Mambo community, and so on. Guys, keep supporting, and we are going to implement a well organized water project, and we are going to implement the CBO, right? The CBO, so that we can able to make it come out adequately. Guys, I love you. I love you guys. Tata. Make sure you support Henry. Make sure you subscribe and share. Much love to Henry fans. Make sure you provide my question. I said you should provide the type of disease, type of tuberculosis that we are in. People have the particular bacteria within the system, but they are doing their activity normally, and this disease cannot transfer to another person. What type of tuberculosis is that? Leave it on the comment section. I love you. Tata.